Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. My name is Coach Matteo D'Agostini, your life and relationship coach, helping you out with any life lessons, becoming a better version of yourself, or if you're having issues with your relationship, albeit with narcissistic relationships, emotionally abusive relationships, toxic relationships, or just trying to become a better partner for your significant other. Before we get started on the topic, I just want to say happy Easter to everyone, and I hope you're all having a great and wonderful Easter with your friends and family. Now, the topic that I want to discuss today is about gaslighting. Beware, beware, beware the oh so common thing called gaslighting. What is gaslighting, really? Well, gaslighting is a manipulation tactic used by people that are emotionally abusive, narcissistic, highly manipulative, just anybody in that toxic trait of spectrum within those categories. And they use this as a tactic to manipulate their way to getting what they want, whether it be to punish you because you're not living to their expectations, you're not giving them what they want, and they're just making you look like the bad guy, the bad girl, the bad person. They're making you look like the crazy one. They're making you look like the one that's the problem in the relationship. They're just doing it all in a way just to avoid accountability and avoid responsibility of their own actions and shift the blame towards you, so that it plays a lot with your mentality on a mental level, and the reality of things to you on a psychological level as well. So that way that you're sitting down, you're thinking, am I really the crazy one? Am I really the one that's the problem? Am I the one that's like doing things wrong in the relationship? Is that why this person is treating me the way they are? Is that why they're lying to me? They're cheating, they're doing all these things and stuff. Now, gaslighting is something to not take lightly at all. It's not something to joke about. There have been a certain amount of percentage of people that are either have committed suicide or that are attempted to commit suicide because of the fact that their partner gaslighted them to the point where they broke themselves on a mental level. And this can not only damage you on a mental level, it can also damage you on an emotional level as well. And basically, they just do this in a way to just cut you down to pieces, to belittle you, to just do whatever they can just to get what they want out of the relationship. And once they do that, you then become their scapegoat to just giving them their supplies, basically. And then you start doing the things that they want you to do. And it's can be things that are completely out of your character as well. Now, there's a couple examples that I'll give you with gaslighting. One of them can be, let's say, your partner has had drinking problems. They would go out to bars a lot. They would, just go out into clubs, and they would drink and drink and drink. They would always go back home. They're always drunk. They're always calling you drunk and whatever. And you're trying to get them to stop. And there would be a short amount of time where they do stop, but then they would maybe make up a lie and say like, "Oh, I'm gonna go visit a family's place a little bit further down," or "Oh, I'm gonna go over to a friend's place close by, and I'm just gonna hang out with her, or I'm gonna hang out with him for the night." And then you see that they go out to bars, they go to clubs, and they're drinking again. And then you sit down with them and you tell them like, "Hey, look, I didn't appreciate you lying to me. I didn't appreciate the fact that you lied about this thing, and I just want to know what happened. Like, why did you lie to me? Why did this happen?" And they can shift the blame towards you by saying that, "Well, I didn't appreciate the fact that you're making me unhappy in the relationship. I think that they try to maybe their way to try to twist the reality and twist their story around to make it seem like because you make them unhappy in the relationship, that you were controlling, that you were being possessive, that's why they did what they did. That's why they lied, and that's why they chose to go against your good wishes because, well, they feel unhappy. They're not getting what they want out of you. And then you start to realize, well, okay, but we agreed that this was a problem. So I don't understand like why you're choosing to, lie to me or to do these things to really hurt the relationship instead of like moving it forward, instead of building it up as it was, right? Well, that's just one common example of gaslighting that can happen. There have been many other examples. Some of them can include cheating. Some of them can include but in a way that like they decided to cheat because you're not giving them what they want in a relationship, whether that be, oh, I want us to get married or something right away, and they just decide to cheat on you because you're not giving it to them when it's only been a couple of months that you guys have been together, and they haven't shown any way that they're ready to be married. They're going out with some of their guy friends or their girlfriends and stuff, and they're saying that like they just don't like how you're always babying them because they're not being mature enough, or whatever it could be. They're always trying to find ways to shift the blame towards you to excuse their bad behaviors and their bad habits and their toxic traits. Okay, and now you're going to ask me like, well, how can I avoid this? How can I resolve this issue? Unfortunately, you can't. There's not really a way for you to work your way around it, for you to talk them into realizing the error of their ways and all that. This is something that they have to realize on their own. They have to take accountability for themselves, and they have to take responsibility for themselves. The only thing that you can do when it comes to being gaslighted is for you to completely disengage from this person and walk away. You have to cut ties with this person completely. And I know that that's not an easy thing to do because you deeply love this person, and you've made some memories with this person and stuff. But you have to realize that your mental health, your emotional well-being, and just you have to think of yourself in this regards, because if you stick around long enough, you might be added into that percentage of people that might have attempted suicide or that did commit suicide because they didn't walk out of the relationship when things got so bad to the point that they were basically living a nightmare because they were being gaslit to the point that it broke them mentally and emotionally. So, like I said, you have to disengage from this person and completely walk away. How you do that is up to you. But you have to try to stay firm and stay calm about it. Because if you show them reaction, that's what they're looking for. You react, you say, see, there you are. That's why. This is the reason why I'm unhappy with you. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. That reaction right there. And then they use that against you. And that can hurt you in the long run as well. So with that being said, if you guys are struggling with any of these issues, or if you're struggling with anything else in your life or in your relationships, write to me. I'm here for you. My email, my Instagram, they're all down below. Tell me what's going on. I am here for you. And if you want to book your session right away, I'll link that down below as well. Now, if you really like this video and you found it super helpful, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I just want you all to remember, stay kind to one another and stay blessed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.